2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A stunning night in our nation's capital. What a view as we set you up from Washington, D.C. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And here at the table, two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Wizards, we've got Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Raul Neto. Then it's Kispert, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, and you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Here's Finney-Smith. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Porzingis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Doncic with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Shot from 12. Here's Finney-Smith. And Porzingis with the block.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Pure from 3-point range.
And Caldwell-Pope can be a valuable 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate to the left side wing. Left side Porzingis. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell-Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
And Powell with the stuff.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Pass to Brunson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And this game is tied up now.
Now, they've tailored their offense around him. Let me tell you, he loves playing in the system. Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Brunson on the drive. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Wizards have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Caldwell Pope. Finney Smith pulls it in.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
Outside Porzingis to the paint. Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. And Dallas calls time here.
Timeout on the floor. Dallas timeout. All right, coming onto the court. Make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Group getting ready for the Mavericks. Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Bertans comes in for Finney Smith. Brown, he's checked in for Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in for Brunson. Now here's Doncic. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Avdia. Back to Caldwell Pope. Now Porzingis. He's covered by Bertans. It's Avdia on the wing. And the Wizards with another 3.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
From deep, here's Doncic. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And again, Washington with a triple.
3 for 4 to start. He's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
Luka Doncic again. Doncic has got 8 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
At 7-3, tough to challenge Porzingis' shot without making contact. That could have drawn a whistle.
And it's Doncic missing. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Wizards. They're up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
Their three-point shooting could be a factor tonight, too, if they maintain their current form.
On the court right now for Dallas, we've got Maxi Kleba. Luka Doncic is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
Now here's Porzingis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, Brown. Driving to the basket, and Brown with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Jack's up at 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. Pass to Bertans. Brown with it. Just 5 on the clock. Kleba finds Dinwiddie. Here's Doncic. Avdia pulls it in. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
and he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Dallas has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Here's Kleba. Back to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Kleba passes to Bertans. Dinwiddie outside. Three-pointer. Avdia pulls it in. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So both teams changing it up here. Out to the right wing. Here's Gafford. A shot to stop the drought. And the dunk by Gafford.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The Mavericks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And Gafford comes to help. Bullock. Good. Bullock's got 5 now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Neto. Down low. Here's Gafford. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Here's Neto. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Off target from 3-point range. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Dinwiddie with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Finney Smith. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Neto. Now here's Hachimura. The baseline J. And he stays with it. Here's Caldwell Pope. Hachimura finds Kuzma. 5 on the clock. Over Finney Smith. They grab their own miss. Kuzma, the pass to Hachimura. Gets the 3 to fall. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now this is the confidence you love seeing from Hachimura, shooting without any hesitation. Nice.
To the middle. Finney Smith's shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Neto. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bullock's shot is off. Washington trailing. On the wing, Caldwell Pope shoots over Powell. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points.
Oh, and Caldwell Pope is not shy about letting it fly, about getting one up. Such a nice stroke.
Dinwiddie, no good.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points and 3 assists. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this game. I mean, between your planes, hotels, and buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. Right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
You need to turn up the intensity on D. Lots of guys standing around. Can't allow over 50% shooting in the space. You need to make it tougher to get clean looks and force that off.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've got Ish Smith. Rui Hachimura is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Washington right now. Back to Doncic. Rebound Washington. Porzingis passes to Hachimura. The 3, Smith knocks it down from distance. Smith's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Well, C-Web, congratulations are in order for being elected into the 2021 Basketball Hall of Fame class. Man, it's been a long time coming. Congrats.
Oh, man, thank you. I'm so incredibly thankful to everyone who supported me over the years. Shout out to Sacramento Kings. You know, I'm just honored to be recognized as one of the greatest to ever do.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Washington. At the line for 1.
The resiliency of Smith is something you have to admire. He's bounced around the league, but it's finally become a valuable rotation player.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Powell. Inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
And it's Brown off the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. Forever an underrated talent. Sterling Brown continues to make a name for himself, Chris.
Hey, if you can shoot the fit, you can play in this thing. I mean, if he could develop a little more as a facilitator, he can see a lot of it.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, I'm curious to see what they go with here.
A different look for Dallas. Kleba comes in for Powell, and Bertans is subbed in for Finney Smith.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Brown. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Hachimura, the pass to Smith. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Oh, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the opening.
Here's Brunson. The shot's good.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 6.
They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Pass to Smith. Porzingis against Kleba. Hachimura with the ball. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And the Wizards with another 3.
This is the one area Smith must continue to work on. I love seeing him knock down the 3-ball, expanding his range.
Here's Doncic. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He's got 13. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Smith outside. And again, Washington with a triple.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now. Washington's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Kleba. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
1:46 left in the third. And here's Doncic outside. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Doncic. Here he goes from 13 and off the left side of the rim. It swirls in for him. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
And he comes up with a bucket. And the Wizards lead by 7.
This system is set up perfectly for him. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Washington, Kristaps Porzingis taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Doncic has got 19.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
And he makes it.
A talented interior scorer for Hachimura. It's about getting ideal positioning going to work.
Here's Doncic. Connects on the open jumper. 21 points in the game.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's Porzingis. An open look for Smith. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And Smith may not shoot often, but when he does, it's usually a high percentage attempt.
Here's Doncic. Off the mark. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Wizards call time here.
Wizards timeout.
Start.
Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Thanks for that, Allie. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Porzingis passes to Bryant, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here's Doncic. Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 26.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Porzingis for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Up top, Dinwiddie. Hachimura covering. Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
Back to Porzingis. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie with it. Hachimura covering. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Hachimura finds Porzingis. Knocks down the long J. Give him 23.
He's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Fires the 3, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 6. Doncic with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And it's Doncic missing. Washington's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Out to Hachimura. Back to Gafford. Outside Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. And now an 8-point Washington lead.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets. And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Here's Caldwell Pope. They get the rebound. Out to Hachimura. And the three-pointer goes. And the Wizards lead by 8.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Bryant outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The floater, and down it goes. 2 points. And now just a 3-point Wizard lead.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Gafford finds Porzingis. And another miss by Washington. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Finney-Smith. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Bryant. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, guarded by Doncic, to take the lead. No good, a bit long that time. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Porzingis for 3. Oh, the trifecta!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And Dallas calls time here. They're behind by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
But they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Time is of the essence. Basket and a foul has got to be the game plan.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Doncic. Porzingis grabs the board. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Doncic outside. Left side, Finney-Smith. So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards. Pulling out the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.